Don't forget to like this video, share it and subscribe to my channel. Doing these 3 things will help us make more great videos for you.
Okay, so if you're getting this message when you're trying to download and install apps on your Fire TV stick, well, now's the time to do a spring clean on your Fire TV stick to try and get back as much space as you can. And this guide shows you the best way to spring clean your Fire TV stick. So as you can see on my stick, I've got very little space there. This white part of the bar here is what I've used, and this greyish part here is what I've got left. So I've not really got a lot left on my Fire TV stick. So what do we need to do first of all? So press the home button on the remote control, so we're back to the main page, okay, and let's go across to the cog just there, okay, and then down to display and audio just there, and go into screensaver just there. Now this is quite important because having a screensaver on your Fire TV stick can take up quite a lot of space, so I find it's best to turn the screensaver off. Okay, so we go down to start time there, middle button on the remote control, and make sure that never is selected. So select never and then middle button. Back button twice. So next thing we want to do is we want to go across to applications there, again middle button, and then down to manage installed applications, and then middle button again. So here what we want to do is we want to go through each of these apps, okay, go into them and go to clear cache. Okay, that will clear the cache just from there. If I press the middle button on the remote control, there you go, you'll see the cache there. Now don't clear data. If you try to clear data, that will clear the settings on the app on your Fire TV stick, and you'll need to reset it back up again. So like I say, keep going down this list and just go to clear cache, okay, go back, go down, clear cache, and just keep going. Every single app on here, clear the cache. That will clear a bit of space on your Fire Stick. Okay, so once you've done that, once you've gone through every single app on here, go back to the top again, okay, and go through every single app, and if there's any apps that you don't use, then go into them and uninstall them. Like for instance, if I go into, I don't know, this app just here, I go into that, middle button, okay, go down to uninstall, middle button, I don't use it anymore, middle button again to uninstall. Now you are going to find that some of these apps have not got an uninstall. You've just got a full stop, clear data and clear cache. Now if you don't use any of those apps without an uninstall, okay, then the best you can do is full stop it and clear data. And when you go to clear data, you have to do that twice. So clear data, so middle button twice, back, and like I say, keep going down again, and like I say, if it hasn't got an uninstall, the best you can do, full stop, clear data. So the next thing we want to do is we want to install another app on here, and that is an app called Total Commander. So let's just go across to find, okay, down to search, middle button, and then just type on the remote control Total, and as we're typing Total, it should come up in the suggestions down there. Once you see it, highlight it, middle button on the remote control, make sure this white, blue and red icon is highlighted, middle button, and then middle button again to start downloading. Now this bit might take a bit of time, and you might get, there you go, this not enough space come up. Now if you do, this means we've got to clear some more apps off of the Fire Stick. So let's just go across to manage apps, and hopefully it should take us, there you go, back to installed applications. And what it's done is it's sorted them into the largest apps first. So the apps that are taking up the most space have been put to the top. So we've got one there called App Store, which is the Amazon App Store, which is basically the find and search. If I go down to it, the cache is 218 megabytes. So let's just go into that. Okay, I'm going to clear the cache on that one. There you go. That's given us some more space there. So back button on the remote control, back button again, and let's try and download it this time. So download. And there we go. It now looks as though it's downloading and installing. So I'm going to open this now, and this is important at the bottom of the screen here where it says allow Total Command to access your photo, medias and files on your device. You must make sure that allow is selected. If allow's not selected, then it simply just won't work. So middle button on the remote control with allow selected. So the first thing we need to do is we need to go into internal shared storage. So make sure that's highlighted. Middle button on the remote control, okay, and then we need to get to these three dots up here in the top right hand corner of the screen there. So I'm just going to press the up button once and then the right button twice, and that becomes highlighted now. Now I'm just going to move the camera up a little bit, there we go, so we can see that. And then with that highlighted with a circle around it, press the middle button on the remote control and then go down to search. Okay, now the first thing we want to search for is we want to search for star.apk. Okay, so there's already a star in there, so we've just got to type .apk. Okay, and then we press the play pause button on the remote, go down to search, middle button, and there you go, it's now searching for anything with APK. And as you can see in downloader, we've got an applink.apk file, so we want to delete that, and any more APK files we see there, we want to do the same too. So just with it highlighted, hold down the middle button on the remote control, okay, go down to delete, highlight delete, middle button, and make sure that yes is selected and middle button. And like I say, keep going down that list if there are any more, or if that list disappears, okay, go back up to the three dots there, go to search, okay, and then middle button on the remote and do .apk again. And keep doing it until it doesn't find any more files. So play pause button, down to search, middle button, and there you go, found 0. So the next thing we want to do is again go up and then right button twice on the ring. Make sure that's got a circle around it, the three dots, middle button on the remote control, go down to search, and this time we're going to search for star.avi. So again, the star's already there. Let's go to type AVI, play pause button, down to search, middle button, and there you go. You can see there's a show there called abtvshow.avi. Now that is a video file that's been stored on the Fire TV stick, and video files are going to take up a lot of room. So it could be you've used an app and it's actually downloaded a TV show or a movie to your Fire TV stick. Really, you shouldn't be storing movies or TV shows on your Fire TV stick because you just haven't got the room. So once again, with it highlighted, middle button on the remote control till this appears, go down to delete, middle button again, make sure yes is highlighted, middle button, okay, go up, right twice, three dots, middle button, go to search again and search for star.avi again, and just make sure that there's no more files and make sure that's deleted. So I'm going to type in .avi again, play pause button, down to search, middle button, and as you can see there you go, it says found 0. So the next thing we want to search for is we want to go up again, right button twice to the three dots, so it's got a circle around it, middle button, down to search, okay, and we're searching for .mov now, so press the middle button on the remote control to get the keyboard up, go to .mov, play pause button, down to search, middle button, and there you go, there's another one there called myshow.mov. So again, don't need that, so press and hold the middle button on the remote control till this comes up, go down to delete, okay, middle button, and then middle button again, there. So up again to the three dots, so up, right twice, three dots highlighted, middle button, and now I'm going to search for star.mkv. So let's do .mkv. Then the play pause button, down to search, middle button, and there you go, there's another one there which is taking up quite a bit of space. So highlight it, middle button on the remote, go down to delete, right at the bottom there, middle button, make sure yes is highlighted, middle button again, and then search for that again. If there was any more listed there, just go back up to the three dots, search again for MKV. So I'm going to do a search now for star.mp4, so let's do that. Play pause button on the remote, down to search, and there we go, we've got an MP4 file there. So again, if you've got more listed, you're going to have to repeat this step and keep searching for MP4 until you've highlighted all of them. So press and hold the middle button on the remote control, go down to delete, okay, middle button, make sure yes is highlighted, middle button again, and there you go, it's gone. So one more thing we want to search for, so press the up button, right button twice so that the three dots are highlighted in a circle, middle button, go down to search, okay, and we're searching for subtitle files now. So we've got a star in there, so middle button on the remote control and just type .srt and then the play pause button. Down to search, middle button, and there we go, we've got subtitles just there, so we can delete that as well. So press and hold the middle button on the remote control, go down to delete, make sure yes is highlighted, middle button, and like I say, if there was any more SRT files listed there, go back to the three dots, go to search, okay, and type in .srt again, and if there was any more there, you can go back to search, and if there was any more there, you can delete them. So there we go, we're going to just keep pressing the back button now until we go back to the main screen, okay. Now we can actually delete Total Commander to free up a bit more space if we're not going to use it again, which we probably won't for a while. So we just go across to the cog there, down to applications, okay, manage installed applications, and as you can see already, I've cleared quite a bit of space. So highlight manage installed applications, go down and find Total Commander, highlight it, middle button, go down to uninstall, middle button, and then middle button again. So we come out of this, just keep pressing the back button until we get back to the main screen there. And what we want to do is we want to now download a program called DefSquid. So we go to find and then down to search and just type in the search DefSquid, and as you're typing it, it should say DefSquid down there. Once you see it, highlight it, middle button on the remote control, middle button again, and then middle button again to start downloading. Now this bit might take a bit of time, it really just depends on the speed of your internet connection, so just be patient with it. Hopefully shouldn't take too long. And there we go, so now it says open, it's now downloaded, so middle button on the remote control, and there we go, we just press the down button now so that start cleaning device is highlighted, middle button, we must allow it access, so make sure allows highlighted, then middle button on the remote control. And it says here, do you want to delete old APK files that are no longer needed? Well, we've already done this, but it's okay to say yes to this because it might pick up something that we might have missed. So make sure yes is highlighted, middle button on the remote, and there you go, it's just going through, cleaning out all the residual junk on there, removing cached files. Now it's doing the app junk remover, so it's removing application files which can be deleted without losing important data. And it's now finding and fixing system vulnerabilities. Now it's analysing and improving the system resources. So there we go. So it says cleaning device complete. So we just press the back button a couple of times till we get back to the main menu. And let's just have a look. Let's just go across to the cog over there on the right, down to applications, down to manage installed applications. And there we go, we've gone from 324 megabytes, I think it was, to 2.15 gigabytes on there, which is quite a bit of space. Now you'll never recover all of the 5 gigabytes of space because Amazon's system Fire OS takes up some of that space. Some of the Amazon pre-installed apps will also take up that space, like the Alexa Shopping, Amazon Kids, Amazon Live Shopping, the Amazon Metrics Utility Test, Amazon Music, Photos, App Store, etc. will take up a bit of space on the device, and unfortunately these can't easily be removed.
I hope you liked this video, and if you did, hit that like button. If you think your friends, your family or your work colleagues might like it, then don't forget to share this on your social media timelines. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you find out about all my latest videos the second they're released. Hit that subscribe button, then hit the bell, then hit all. You can also find me on Twitter at CWTech, and also find my website at cwtech.co.uk. Liking, sharing and subscribing really helps support this channel. Thank you very much.